Good evening and welcome to Travel Talk with Lorie. And tonight our special guest is Erica Edmondson from
Home Health of Wilson and Dream Vacations with Lorie.
Yes. Erica is a brand new agent and she's doing extremely well. We're glad to have her at Coffee Mug Travel, your local Dream Vacations franchise. And we're just booking travel constantly now.
A lot.
Yeah, people want to travel. So if you're looking somewhere to travel, you need to call me or Erica because we've got plenty of options for you. So we're going to be talking about a lot of things tonight, but first off, we want to thank our sponsors, Rocky Mount Toyota. We want to thank them because they have excellent pre-owned vehicles as well as new vehicles. They're also the home of the lifetime drivetrain warranty, the only one in Eastern North Carolina, so they're a great place to buy a vehicle from. I know personally because we bought one from there and they're just excellent service. And there for a while I thought it was just me, but I've noticed they treat everybody like they're kings and queens.
That's right.
So we're going to start tonight's show off talking about Norwegian Cruise Line. So we're going to play my favorite video from Norwegian Cruise Line and then another small video, and then we're going to come back and talk about all the new news with Norwegian Cruise Line.
Yep.
Pull back the shades on a blue sky sunny day. Watch all the worries of the world just sail away. An ocean, keep your heart wide open. I'm too busy feeling this free. Hey, 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 come on and celebrate. Hey, 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 it feels so good, go ahead. Hey, 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 don't let a moment slip away. Perfect time, so let's go. Let's go ahead, open your eyes and free your soul. You picked the perfect time, so let's go, let's go. Taking a breeze with the magic kind of view. All that you need is right in front of you. So much to see, so much to do. I'm too busy feeling this free. Hey, 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 don't let a moment slip away. Hey, 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 it feels so good, go ahead and open your eyes and free your soul. You picked the perfect time, so let's go, let's go. Let's go.
This is our moment to shine, guys. It's time to talk about relaunching. Norwegian Cruise Line is ready and is coming out stronger than ever.
This common thread of wanting to do good for the sake of being good is alive and well. And I've committed that we will not start cruising until I feel 100% comfortable.
We don't want this to be a lackluster vacation for anyone. We want to get back to being cutting edge. You come on board and you say, boy, nobody else does that.
When you take away entertainment, you take away so many livelihoods. And if we, as a company, can help, we're glad to do it.
I just get chills even saying that word, great cruise comeback. I love a comeback story.
I'm coming back, coming back, coming back, coming back again.
Well, welcome back.
And in the news lately, we have heard that Norwegian Cruise Line is coming back. They're coming back to the Caribbean this summer as well as into Greece. And they start sailing on July 25th out of Athens on the Norwegian Jade, which me and Bill have been on. It's an awesome ship. I can tell you about the Irish pub that serves chicken wings 24 hours a day, because I think we probably ate the boat full of chicken wings in my party of 4.
That's right. The best thing about the cruise ships is nobody tells you when you can eat. You just eat when you want to, whether that's 2 a.m. or 2 p.m.
Exactly. And any kind of food. So we're also excited to know that Joey and the Jim, they're going to be sailing out of the Caribbean starting in August 7th. The Norwegian Joey will sail out of Montego Bay, Jamaica. And then the Jim is going to start sailing out of Dominican Republic on August the 15th. So a lot of new happenings going on with Norwegian Cruise Line. Now, right now is the time to book your cruise, okay, for 2022, for the end of 2021, or for 2023,
Right.
because they have such a fantastic offer going on now.
That's right.
With 30% off the Pick 4, and what I think is really the topping of the cake, the icing, is the buy one air, get one air free.
Right. You're already off the top of it saving money with just the airfare that if you're going, you're normally going with another person, so why not get the most you can out of the onboard credits and things like that and not have to worry about paying that second air, because you're going to have to pay it no matter what.
Exactly.
So
exactly, you sure are.
if you jump on the deal, then you're not paying that extra.
Yeah, and we have a group forming for Hawaii for September of 2022 on the Norwegian Pride of America. And you know, pricing air, okay, when people call and they say price air out of here, price out of there. I actually priced air for a guy today out of LA, from Los Angeles, from LAX. And I can tell you that airfare was $399, $199 a person, okay? When you're looking at what it is out of Raleigh-Durham, being that you're looking at anywhere from $449.50
Right.
to $499 per person round trip, which is great, because normally it's $899 out of Raleigh-Durham just for both people, okay? You know, so it's like, okay, you know, so it makes you kind of think, boy, that airfare out of LAX is a lot cheaper going to Hawaii.
Right.
But we are actually forming a nice group. Miss Erica here looks like she's going to be with us on the Pride of America in September 2022, and we're going to have a really good time from Coffee Mug Travel. So now is the time to grab your cabin for that group.
Right. So we're talking deals that you won't be able to get if you were to book them next year, right before the cruise. Not to mention the time you've got to make payments and pay towards this. But the deals are just deals on deals on deals. You cannot beat this. This is unheard of.
Well, when you're getting 30% off and you're getting the free open bar, free specialty dining, free shore excursion credits, free Wi-Fi, and if you're thinking about taking the kids somewhere, it's free kids. Plus that buy one get one free air. So this is really a great time to grab that cruise for next year, even if you're looking at 2023. Now, the end of 2022, me and my husband are going to Panama, doing the Panama Canal, and that's going to be a great group too that's forming. That's a 12-day cruise. We are sailing over Christmas, and we are sailing into the new year, but we're going to the Southern Caribbean. We're doing the Panama Canal. We're going a couple places in Colombia. We're also going to Costa Rica before we come back into Miami. So that's going to be a huge cruise. And you're saving on that cruise, 30% off.
Right, and who wouldn't want to be in New Year's in Panama or somewhere tropical for Christmas? I mean, we love home holidays, but, you know, who would turn that down?
Oh, I know. I mean, that's just like a great gift to give anybody for Christmas of 2022.
Right, and wives, this is a good angle. You know, you want to ask for things that you want, but you don't want to upstage him and his surprise gifts. Well, leave these little hints, because these trips are no more than him buying you a piece of jewelry. So why don't you get the most out of it and go where you want to go and know you're going to like the gift that he got you.
And then have all the memories. I
Yeah.
mean, the memories of where you've been. I mean, you know, and there's so many good places to go. You know, if you're having trouble figuring out where you want to go, just give me and Erica a call, because
Right.
I have already found out Erica does the same thing I do. Let's plan that dream trip and see how much it's going to cost us today.
Right, and every time we hear a new idea from clients, we're pricing it out too to see how we can recommend it other ways, or if it works for us personally. We both have a bucket list that keeps growing by every booking we do.
Exactly. So, yes, we do. So Thursday night, not to switch gears from cruising, but Thursday night, Coffee Mug Travel is hosting a Irish Discovery Zoom webinar, because we are going to Ireland in October of 2022. Yes, you heard that right. I will be cruising to Panama on Christmas of 2022, but Halloween night I will be spending in Dublin, because we start off on the 23rd of October in Dublin. We're going to do Ireland and Northern Ireland. We're going to see where they made the Titanic. And then we come back into Dublin on the 31st of October. So I have a nice little group forming to spend Halloween night in Dublin, because they say you want to be in Ireland on Halloween. So I'm going to do the experience. While I'm there, I'm going to stay over and I'm going to see what goes on.
Right, and when she means group, she's meaning a small, intimate group. So you're getting the luxury of this package deal, but you're being transported on a private motor coach from each stop. So you're not responsible for cabs and taxis most of the time.
Exactly.
And you're with like-minded travelers that you normally have met prior to then. So it's just all around a great deal to choose one of these package tours, because it's just kind of an easy way to travel.
And in a group of people that you know, or that are from, you know, your same local area. I am hoping to have enough people to fill not one motor coach, but two. That's my dream for this Irish trip, okay? So if you're looking to do the webinar on Thursday night, if you'll go on Coffee Mug Travel-Dream Vacations Facebook page, you will see the link for event link to sign up and join us. There will be a special offer that night from my representative, Eric Kelly from Cosmos, and everybody likes a special offer. Everybody wants to lock that offer in. So we'll all have 2 weeks from the event to lock in that Irish trip with that special offer.
That's right, and this is your chance to take advantage of planning ahead. So things have been wild and crazy the past year. So when you have trips like this that you can plan a year out or longer, you know, it really helps you plan your schedule around that so that you make travel a priority when we've all been stuck inside for so long.
And it gives you a chance to make payments, because we at Coffee Mug Travel Dream Vacations, we take payments. We do those monthly payments. You want to pay every month. You want to pay every 3 months. Or if you're that person that wants to just wait and pay that whole big amount off at one time, you know, you get to pick how you want to pay for your trip. But in booking it this many months out, it gives you so many months to pay. You're looking at a relatively small amount of money a month.
Right, definitely a less than a car payment. I mean, in most circumstances.
Way less than what car payments are
Yeah.
today. Way less. Yes, I'm afraid so. It's way less than a car payment. So we've got Ireland. We've already talked about going to Hawaii. We have a chamber river cruise with the Rocky Mount Chamber. They were having a big event down at Station Square on April the 29th at 5:30 to visit with my rep, Eric Kelly from Avalon. And whether he's here in person, which we're hoping for, or he's on Zoom, he's going to be there to answer questions and talk about the river cruise. We are doing Tulip Time. We're going to Amsterdam, and we're doing a 6-night Amsterdam cruise. We're going to see tulips and windmills and eat chocolate and Gouda cheese. Okay. I have to throw in the chocolate and the Gouda cheese, okay?
All the important parts.
All the important parts, okay, on a river cruise. So if this is something you're interested in, just reach out to me, because we still have room on that river cruise ship, and we're looking to take plenty of people from North Carolina. Me and one of the people interested in going today were talking, and she said, how many people are on that river cruise ship? And I said, 177. And she said, how many are we taking from North Carolina? I said, I'd like to take the whole 177 people. And she said, you're my kind of girl. You're thinking like I think, okay? So if you're interested, give me a call, Coffee Mug Travel, and we'll get you down on the 29th, and we'll get you signed up for the river cruise.
Right, so right then we've touched on cruising to Athens, Greece, or Jamaica. We've talked about Holland and Amsterdam, and we've talked about Ireland. And if that doesn't pique interest to somebody, that's very wide options to prove that it's not all just beach and mountains. There's a lot in between that we can offer as travel agents.
Yes, and of course, there are other cruise lines going to start to cruise the Caribbean this summer too. Celebrity is going to sail the Millennium out of St. Martin starting June the 5th. That's like right around the corner. That's like, we're in April. Right. You got May, they're starting on June the 5th. They're also going to sail the brand new Celebrity Apex out of Athens, Greece, starting June the 19th. So that's a big thing. Okay, yeah. That's the big. They're going to sail that out of Athens. So you've got that. Then you've got Royal Caribbean that is going to sail out of Nassau, starting on June the 12th on the Adventures of the Seas.
Right, and these are, when you fly out of these places, they're not astronomical flight lengths. I mean, this is very doable, no different than going to California, or to even Hawaii takes longer to get to than some of these places. So don't write off flying out of Athens because you're worried about the flight length, because I believe it was...
Well, we flew into Rome and it was like 8 hours.
Yeah, I mean, that it takes 5.5, 6 to get to Vegas. So very doable times.
And of course, Royal Caribbean's also going to be sailing out of Bermuda on the Visions of the Sea starting June 26th. Now, I'm going to tell you, I would love to go do that cruise in Bermuda. I've been pricing these cruises. And then, of course, the Jewel of the Seas is going to sail out of Cyprus, which is right there at Athens. And they're also going to be doing the Greek Isles on that tour with the Jewel of the Seas. So there are options. There are ships sailing. All these cruise lines have now made arrangements with airlines to have really good pricing so that you can buy your plane ticket with your cruise ship fare and just have it all in one package, your transfers, everything. Now, you will have to be fully vaccinated to board these ships right now, the ones leaving the Caribbean. The ones leaving Athens, those are requirements to be able to sail. But I can truthfully say, okay, I have my vaccine, I'm ready to cruise. Okay, I have my vaccine, I'm ready to travel, okay? Because I am ready to go, okay? So, I mean, you know, it's everybody's individual decision about the vaccines, and we're hoping coming into, like, November or sooner that we won't see this requirement with cruise ships. But right now, in order to start sailing in the Caribbean and sailing in Greece, they felt like it was important to require the vaccines. So that's what we're going to see when it starts back up in the Caribbean this summer. But yes, you can go. And I've priced Royal Caribbean, I've priced Celebrity. Trust me, I've priced Norwegian. And those fares, I'm like, really? I can go for this?
Right.
I mean, we were talking about the Norwegian Jade going out of Athens and how reasonable that price is,
right,
including air and transfers.
Right, and when you compare it to, you know, I priced recently a week at Myrtle Beach, was a very similar price to 7 days cruising around Greece and Athens and Mykonos in a balcony suite room. And that's where your food is included. The beach, your food is not included. So these cruises, this is everything included.
Oh yeah, and Santorini, I can tell you, Santorini is a place you want to go, but I can tell you I felt like it was uphill both ways, but it was a fun experience. So
yeah.
It was definitely a fun experience.
It looks very steep and yeah,
to see that,
but it's beautiful.
And to see those white buildings with the blue tops, you see everywhere. Okay, we actually got that shot. I got to see it in person. So yes, I would go back.
Right. So think about the memories, and we all love the beach, but think about what you could do with that $3-4 grand in Santorini, and what you could do at the beach, and it's just.
Or I mean, if you want to go down to the Caribbean, Montego Bay. On Norwegian. I mean, I priced it, and me and Bill could go, air flight, everything, for like right around $4,000 in a balcony, in a balcony cabin on Norwegian. You know, because this girl don't sail without a balcony. Okay, I'm not that interior girl. Okay, I mean, I looked at that interior price on that Panama Canal trip and thought, ooh, that isn't bad money, $5,400 and something. But I'm in that balcony category, okay, and I'm not even in the regular balcony on that ship. I'm in the Cove balcony, which is like a mini suite. So we won't even talk about what I'm paying to go on that cruise. but you know, I'm like, you know, for $5,500, a 12-night cruise, like you say, includes your meals. Now, of course, you got to pay for your shore excursion, but they're going to give you $50 a day shore excursion credit.
Right.
You know,
Yeah, I can't see how it breaks down to any cheaper way to travel than a cruise, and then these things bundled on top is when you break it down per day and how much we spend at Olive Garden to eat on a given night. I mean, the meals add up on vacation. We all know that. So this really is a good deal. So don't count yourself out on thinking you can't afford this kind of travel, because we've made it easy. Us and our partners have made it easy.
And even your guided tours, even your Globus and Cosmos guided tours, you have so much included. Your day adventure or excursion is included. Mm-hmm. Okay, now they do have optional things, but you don't have to do those. You can do that main event, and then just wander around town that night if that's what you want to do, wherever you are. But most of and there's a lot of your meals included when you do a guided tour. Not every one of them, but most of them are. And I can't think of anything better than think I could just be wandering around Dublin while I'm there, okay, on my own. Now, of course, I'm going to see the dancers too, because that's going to be an added excursion that I'll be paying extra for. But there's so many things, castles and places we're going to go, that you get included. Now, on a river cruise, you get the best of both worlds. You get all your meals included on board that river cruise ship. Mm-hmm. You get your day's excursion included.
Yeah.
There are optional things sometimes, and I keep thinking about sitting in Amsterdam drinking coffee and eating chocolate. Okay, I'll go into it, okay? The coffee and the chocolate, okay? It all winds around to the food with me. People that watch this show know I'm the food person, okay? When you tell me all my food is included, I'm like, where do I sign up and how much is the deposit, okay? So, I mean, we all know I'm the food person, okay? I'm also I'm on that motor coach and you're taking me, and when we get to that next hotel, you're going to go in and check in for me and bring my key out to me, okay?
Yes, it's definitely like a royal treatment. And I know in the past on trips when I was younger, there were times when we were, for instance, in New York City, and because we weren't familiar, we panicked and ate at Sbarro Pizza in New York on our first time there. And when you have these guides, they can say, all right, we're coming up on our stop, and you're getting the nice cultural experience places, not the panic places that we got to eat, it's 12 and we don't know where to go and we're lost, and you don't even have to deal with that stress.
Yeah, because they're going to recommend. Because like we had pizza in Naples. When we
right, a lot different than Sbarro in Times Square.
And it was just awesome, because when they brought the pizza, we thought it was like, at the table there was 4 of us sitting, we thought this is the pizza for the 4 of us. No, that was one pizza for one person. Everybody got one that big, okay? And of course, then we got these little espressos in the cup, okay? And me and Bill, of course, we're the coffee people, and the couple traveling with us are not coffee people, so we got our espresso and theirs. I was like, yes, give me that one.
Y'all were wired.
we were wired, yes. But the fun of vacation, the things you can do, the excursions, the activities on board the ships, okay? There's always night entertainment. And when you're on the river cruise ship, you have entertainment, And even on a guided tour, there's just so much going on. And these tour guides know how to tell you, yes, you want to go see the dancers in Ireland. I mean, I've seen them many a time at downtown Disney, which is now Disney Springs, at the Irish pub.
Right.
Take me down there Sunday at brunch, and I'm happy because I want to see those dancers from Ireland. The food's great, but I love seeing the dancers.
Yeah, and you would hate to go all the way to Ireland, and because you did it yourself, miss out on something really important that you may never make it back to see.
I mean, like right here, who doesn't want to see that scenery right there in Ireland?
Those cliffs, yeah. I mean, that's on geographical ads all the time.
It is.
So you'd be able to see it for yourself.
You'll be able to see it for yourself and take that picture. And they say the grass is so green over there that I can't wait to see the grass. Now, castles. Now, Dublin Castle. I mean, to me, seeing castles, seeing where the
we talk about the Disney castle for the little girls, but this is the adult version. We're seeing real castles.
Yes, you are.
And a bunch of them, not just one.
Yeah, and to see where the Titanic was built. I lost that word a minute ago, the Titanic. So this is going to be a wonderful trip to Ireland. We like planning group adventures. Here's the green grass. Look how green that is.
Don't show my husband.
We love we love having groups travel. I get so excited with people going because I like to watch their faces. Like, are you enjoying this? Are you enjoying that? So group travel is something that we specialize in here at Coffee Mug Travel. We also are specializing in a lot of land FIT bookings, which is individual bookings. Disney and Universal are hot too, but right here when you see that, you just want to be there.
Right, and we can do any kind of booking. We think the best deals are obviously the package deals. They're the easiest on you, and then they're just overall great deals when they include the food and the air and all those things. But you know, we've done several with COVID. It's changed how people have traveled, but that didn't stop us because we still got tons of bookings going all over the U.S.
Exactly. Like right now I'm planning one for the Grand Canyon.
Yep, and I did a Montana.
You did a
And
Montana.
a Fort Lauderdale, and you know, it doesn't matter. COVID's
Yep.
not going to stop us from going places.
Yep, because we found out that the big honeymoon spot this year was Wyoming or Montana with the Dude Ranch, okay? So now we're experts at Dude Ranches or honeymoons, okay? So if you're looking to do your honeymoon in Wyoming or Montana on a Dude Ranch, call Erica and Lorie at Coffee Mug Travel because we can hook you up. We know where to send you. So this has been fun tonight, Erica.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Y'all can get used to seeing Erica's face. She's going to be on about once a month. We have a special going on with Dream Vacations because we are a franchise. It's Live Your Dream, resort, cruise, plus tour sale. So if you're looking to do any type of travel, right now between now and the 16th, we have all kinds of great offers going on. So give us a call and we'll be glad to explain to you what we can do for you and how much money we can save you on your dream vacation for this year.
That's right.
So this has been fun, Erica.
Yeah.
And she'll be back next month. In fact, she may even be back sooner than next month, but we'll see. Okay. And if you're interested in any of these travels that we've talked about tonight, be sure to call Erica or me at Coffee Mug Travel because we want to help you plan your next big dream vacation.
That's right. All we need is an idea and we can run with it.
So once again, we want to thank our sponsor, Rocky Mount Toyota, for coming on board and sponsoring us with their new and pre-owned vehicles and the home of the lifetime drivetrain warranty.
Yep.
So we want to thank them for that, and we'll see you next week at 7 o'clock on Tuesday night to talk travel.
See ya.